Gigabyte P35Xv5 Gaming Notebook Review. Design. Let's start with the good news. Weighing 2.4 kilograms, the 15.6-inch Gigabyte P35Xv5 is only 350 grams heavier than the 15.4-inch MacBook Pro and close to half the weight of the competing Asus ROG G752. It isn't exactly featherweight though, you'll definitely still notice it if you carry it around in your backpack, but for a gaming notebook it's impressively light. It also lacks the garish, F-22 fighter jet styling of competing gaming notebooks from Asus and Alienware. Far from being a head-turner, it's actually pretty dull, or minimalist, depending on your point of view. The dark gray plastic finish, chunky bezels and lack of any distinguishing features, aside from being relatively thin at 21mm, come across as drab and uninspiring. Display. While the P35Xv5 is available with a 4K resolution display, the model on review has a far more sensible Full HD 1080p display. With a 15.6-inch screen size, this equates to 141 pixels per inch, which is reasonably sharp, although individual pixels are still noticeable on closer inspection. I say sensible, because as nice and sharp as a 4K, 3840 by 2160 resolution would be, it would absolutely destroy your frame rate in games, not to mention battery life. Even the NVIDIA GTX 980M in this version of the P35Xv5 would struggle to run modern games at 30 FPS in 4K. Sticking with a 1080p resolution means you can enjoy much higher frame rates and have a far smoother gaming experience, which is pretty important for a gaming notebook. Performance. The P35Xv5 is available in a variety of configurations. The model on review features an i7-6700HQ Skylake processor, an NVIDIA GTX 980M graphics card and 16GB of DDR4 RAM. The P35Xv5 is a beast of a gaming notebook and, not surprisingly, it blazes through our benchmarks. It scored 8,390 in the 3D Fire Strike test, compared to 6,526 for the Asus ROG G752 that sports the NVIDIA GTX 970M. This is a significant 25% difference and shows just how powerful the top-spec P35Xv5 really is. Battery. The P35Xv5's battery life is pretty average, but not disappointing considering the powerful components inside the notebook. Following a 1-hour Netflix test, the P35Xv5 had used only 22% of its power, which is impressive considering the competing Asus ROG G752 used 41% during the same test. With pretty typical non-gaming usage, including web browsing, office work and watching videos, the P35Xv5 lasted for around 4 hours with brightness set at 50% and power saving mode enabled.